Hey Beauty Bees, it's your girl Makeup by BB back with another video. Now, if you're returning, what's up Beauty Bee? How's it going? And if you are new, just hit the button on the bottom. You know, I'm not even gonna go into a whole spiel about what you need to do. It's right there, just do it, just go. You know what I'm talking about, you know. But welcome. So Beauty Bees, today I have my updated eyebrow routine for you because it's been a whole year that I've taught you guys what I actually do to my eyebrows. The old one is, you know, it's okay. It's all right. I wanted to show you guys how I do them and how to get them fleeky like this. So if you guys are ready to check out how I get my eyebrows so fleeky, keep on watching.
Makeup by BB.
Alright Beauty Bees, I'm here to update you on my eyebrow routine because it has definitely changed. So of course the first thing we need is freshly threaded or waxed eyebrows. When you want your eyebrows to come out nice and perfect, have them done. So the first item we'll need is the Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil in the color Bangin Brunette. So one end is a spoolie and the other end is a pencil. So the first thing we're gonna do is brush the eyebrow hairs upward, not sideways, but upward. So we get it out of the way of the bottom line. Then we open up our pencil and twist. Okay, you don't wanna use too much force when going in with the pencil. You just want to be light-handed, like you're sketching on paper. So I'm gonna underline the bottom first, and I start like kind of in the middle of my brow right here. Not middle, but like a little bit at the beginning, just not all the way at the beginning. And then I sketch. And if my brows are not to my desired shape that I want, I add the tail or I add a little arch here. It depends. So I fill it in a little bit. Then you brush the hairs down so you can get the top of your eyebrow. You're just outlining the shape that you already have. And if you want a different shape, you make that shape. And again, you're just sketching. You're not really going hard on the pencil. I only go hard right here because it gets, my eyebrows tend to be lighter right here when I use the pencil. So I just press a little harder when I get to this little point right here. And now in the beginning, you're really gonna go light-handed, like just shade. That is my filled in brow. And now I'm gonna take the spoolie side and brush the hairs in place to my eyebrow and kind of brush the front out a little bit in case it's a little too harsh, you know? Just like that. And I'm gonna do the other side without direction. I'm just gonna do it for you guys. All right, there you go. Those are my filled in brows. Now, when it comes to like sculpting your brows with the concealer, you want to go a lighter shade. However, if you are just doing your brows alone, you don't have to go a lighter shade. You should just do the shade the color of your skin. But in my case, I am going to be beating my face after this. So I'm going to get the lighter shade and I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Caramel. For the brush, you want to use a concealer brush that is flat like this. So I put the concealer only right here under my arch because it's enough to use for the entire bottom. Now I'm gonna start right at the arch, and I'm just going to pat back and forth, going up slightly and making sure I get right on the line, not touching the hairs. And I make sure that I get every bit of the product onto the brush and kind of drag it down before I go to conceal the front, because I don't want it to be as bright in the front of my brow. And then I go to the front. And you see how it's like just a little bit? It's not too much of the concealer on it. And there you go, you drag the concealer down onto your eyelid to start your base for your eyeshadow. Just like that. And I'm going to do the other side again with no direction. Okay, I think I put a little more concealer on my left eye than I did on my right eye, so that's fine. I'm just gonna go in with a sponge and pat it down a little bit. And I do that every time the concealer is a little too wet. Okay, so I'm gonna look forward at my eyebrows, make sure they are even. They are sisters, not twins though, so if it's not completely even, I don't beat myself up about it. It's okay. So I'm now going to outline the top of my eyebrow. Now this is completely optional, but if you want that fleeky look, it's not optional. I'm going to use a little bit of fawn because fawn is lighter, but it's not the lightest. My LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and I'm going to mix it with my Maybelline Super Stay foundation in the color Warm Coconut. The foundation's my color, so I want it to be a little lighter. So I'm gonna mix it with Fawn just to make it a little lighter. Using the same brush, I coated my brush completely. I am going to start in the middle. I don't know if this is just a preference of mine, but I just start in the middle. You don't have to. It's just where I start. And you're going to outline your brow. Just slowly keep getting closer. If you're not on the line with your first stroke, it's okay. Just start over and keep going over that same spot and getting closer gradually, because you don't want to try to get closer a lot and then end up cutting off your perfect brow. In the front, I don't worry about too much. I like it to look like natural and faded in the front, so that doesn't really bother me. So I'm gonna do the other side with no direction. Those are my fleeky brows.